Yeah, it used to have a little excerpt that says you have a review that's pending. I never got that, and I should have screenshot it so I could read about it. I took a picture. What's this? Latera palataria palentes from tricart. What is this? Mangondola, because fruit is good for you. All it reminded me of fruit I have enjoyed for years at in the south side, west side, in San Antonio. See, so all this nostalgia food's coming back because people try and keep reinventing the wheel, but like that, look at that. It was that mango and chili powder. Fuck. That looks. See, that's what I did a review yesterday too because there's a new spot in Taos. Well, after I moved here, I was introduced to a place called the Spot in that's kind of harsh. Look at all my wrinkles. Look at my old lady. That's a lot. Let's see if... Nope, too much. That's better. Okay, I can tolerate that. Anyway. So the new spot is outside of... or no, maybe it's outside. I gotta look. I gotta look at a map. I think it's still in the city limits. Anyway, the community wanted the city to put in like a community area where bands can play and you have all these taco trucks and stuff like that. And they're like, no, we just don't have enough money to do that. But we're going to do all this other really stupid bullshit because we're like children in a playground in the sandbox. And our shit is our shit and your shit is our shit too. And they like to play Lego with Taos, so... they create all this bureaucracy and red tape, to keep people from doing what they really want to do. It's all coming to a head like a big, ugly, nasty zit that's going to pop. So, I go out and last night about 4 o'clock. It was late. I don't know. It was like 7. It was like 6:30 because I was going to go do something and I was like, why is it? And I looked at the clock. It was like 6:30. I'm like, I'm never out at this time. But there's this new spot called The Spot. And I met a nice man named Johnny. And Johnny was telling me about all the red tape and how the city, they asked for, and they're like, no, so he's doing it on his own. And I'm happy to report he's doing it. Right now they have like a place, I took all these pictures of all the places that they have. They have like 5 that are participating. And the place I went to, God, it was so good, man. I called them time machine tacos because those tacos took me back to a place where people could freaking walk barefoot and be out and about in their community without worrying about how freaking stepping on junkie needles and shit. I don't know about what people are doing where they live, but I'm trying to help create a community where those places exist too. So they have a stage, and the girl that helped me is a young girl. I'm not good at age. Didn't even get her name or her sun sign. Oddly, because I ask everybody when their birthday is. She was. I'll find out. It's just our first visit, She had braces, made me remember my brace face days. And so I was walking around the joint. They have a little play area and stuff like that. And she was talking about how in the recent here, they had bands playing and people out dancing and having a good time. And one of my favorite things about this place is you could tell Johnny hit the spirit of his heart where it sits. Because it's all about mocktails. They have all kinds of mocktails. So I'm going to bring them all the ideas of all the because me and Ma used to drink mocktails, especially when I was stopping alcohol for the second time. It's the sugar that my body wanted. So I'd feed any craving instead of giving it the craving that I had for alcohol. I just replace it with like high sugary drinks when I'd want to drink, and we make mocktails, huh, Ma? Yeah, good time. So there it's no booze. It's a no booze campus, and all these other restaurateurs, that are here to serve all the Torons and shit. They don't care about the community. I'm trying to create a community where you care about the community, and people from other places, they come here, and Taos shows them how it's done. But I got to get past all the plastic shit. But there's more real people than there are plastic people. The plastic people are just giving the voices. But I'm gonna start speaking out. I was playing dress up this morning, and I put on my old shirt and bow tie and stuff like that. Back in my olden days when I used to suit up and show up. So I'm gonna get back. It's like my super. And then this is funny. I found when I worked at Chevy's in 19, this is like 30-some years old. It's a Mexican wedding shirt. Thanks, Sean Bowers. I still got it. And I took a picture of me with the timer this morning. And then I did like a pose. Where are my arms? There's a glitch in the Marge tricks. My arms are not there. I swear I got them. I'm holding the phone. I showed this to Mom. Look at Mom, how happy she is. This is Mom with Luna this morning. Laser eye Luna. She only has to wear that cone while I'm not paying any attention to her. Isn't that? I mean, we made it. I said, Ma, I came in this morning, I was all chipper and shit. I try not to get too exuberant, because as high as the highs, or, the lows get low, and I don't like the dip, so try and keep it. I was like, Mom, I said, I feel like when right before I was born, I sat in the frequential space with the Creator, all that there is and all that there was and all that there will be. And the Creator gave me the impression, put the impression in my vibrational frequency that things are gonna suck for 50 years. But if you keep that little sparkle in your eye, Mom's always said, you got this sparkle in your eye. And I saw one of these, like, feeds where, like, it shows all these famous people. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? They look like demons. Like their demons in them are expressed. Their insides are starting to match their outs. Like, what the fuck? Goldie Hawn was once a really pretty lady. Like, all these people used to be just like, but that's what happens when you think more about yourself and then care more about yourself and do for yourself than do for others, your insides start matching your outsides. And people ain't aging gracefully. You can see the demons in with people. They didn't win when they fought theirs. And so, I was going on a tangent with that, and my train of thought just derailed. So I was taking another little sippy sip of coffee. It's rainy here in Taos. So, when insides... I wrote a bunch of notes. Tuck, is that you, sweet baby? Good boy, Hardy Pants. That's what I was going to say. I was talking about how Creator said things are going to really suck for you for 50 years. And then on my 50th birthday, holy hell, if things didn't freaking flip like a dime and things have gotten pretty okay for us. Finally, it's been a really shitty 7 years, man. And Mom, they didn't take the little sparkle out of my eye. And I never had to do nothing to mess with my scruples or my morals. I didn't lie, I didn't cheat, I didn't steal. I was up front. I stayed within the integrity in which Mom gave me the guys to have. I never did porn. I didn't do none of that stuff that, hey, don't do that. Or, hey, do it and see what happens. That Mom was more a parent like that. Do it, see what happens. You're going to have to deal with the consequences of your very own actions. I nearly didn't graduate high school because of it. Because of the consequences of my actions. So I think it's funny that creators like things are gonna suck for you for 50 years, but then we're gonna put you in a perfect spot for you and little mom, little Loretta, and then we're gonna put you within walking distance to nothing but taco trucks. Well, no, I think they sell other stuff to do. They have like barbecue and stuff. I'm excited that new stuff is going to contribute, and this is going to go. It makes me think of a place I went to in Portland. I asked the young woman, girl who rang me up. I said, have you ever, I said, I don't know where you've been or what you know. I said, but have you ever been to a place where they have like 60, 70 taco truck, or not taco trucks, but just food trucks? That it's just a big old mass of just different tastes and flavors and experiences to be shared. That's why people like eat comfort food, is because they ate it when they were young at a time that they needed to be comforted. And just the fact that someone was willing to take care of them, that is the imprint. That energetic imprint is forever stuck with them. So whenever they feel like that go-to, like they need a hug from the inside, it just sucks that McDonald's is that for so many people. It just breaks my heart that they, when there's so much good fucking food out there. And so, she said, yeah, I've been to one of those places. I said, I said, this place could be like that, just where people gather to freaking try flavors and stuff. And I was like, dude, I said, there's 3 places, taco trucks. And any place where I can get some rice and some beans and 3 tacos for less than $13, I'm all about it. Because there's places in town for the Tourons. They're not for the locals. They raise their prices so much that they have days just for the locals to appreciate you, because you got to pay Tourons high prices all the rest of the time, Like local gentrification. So 13 and under, and they're selling freaking $6 street tacos. I got priced out. Yeah, they're good. They're not time machine tacos. I've had these. They taste just like tacos I've had. Oh yeah, this is a good taco. It ain't a rad taco. It's all right. But $6 for a 2-bite taco? I'm not gonna do it. So insides match that. Maritime law. I had this inkling today that hit me, and I never thought of it, and I never ever in life have ever heard of anyone or anybody or anything ever talk about it. I always wondered why maritime law, our court system, is based on maritime law. And then I wonder, I'm like, what do they condition? Like, how much percentage of water needs to be like what? Like, do they consider humidity as water? Like, are we already all fish because we're breathing moisture in the air all the time? I thought about that because I live in New Mexico, northern New Mexico, and every time when Mom and I take her out, every mountain she looks at, she's like, man, I bet that mountain's been here for a really long time. Usually stuff like that, I'm pretty consistent with my answers. Sometimes I'll get spicy and come up with different answers because we have a lot of the same conversations because of where her heart space is. And I'll say, at least for as long as the ocean was here. And then I started thinking about that because it's so weird how the legal system is based on maritime law. And then I started thinking about how much percentage like humidity is in different places. Because I couldn't comprehend humidity because I just based on other people's experience, because I always grew up in where the heat was really dry, where anything over 100 was just hell on earth, just sucked. Because I remember when I had the chicken pox, it was 117 degrees in Northern California. Lake was low, there was like no reprieve, and I could just sit on a sheet. And Mom, we were so poor, Mom could only afford to run the swamp cooler for like 2 hours between 3:30 and 5:30 in the afternoon when it was just like prime suck time. Because the roof was 10, and so it's like living in a tin can. It's hot as fuck. So we just had a swamp cooler, and I'd go lay in the swamp I fill up the bathtub because Mom said don't itch. I go fill up the bathtub and while the swamp cooler was on and lay in that, and that would keep me from itching. I do have a scar here from scratching. And it's like, no, you'll scar. I have so many other scars, like my little chicken pox scars. Like I got burns and cuts and dog bites. Like that's just one of the first of many. Yeah. And just like I don't know, because especially, and then I don't know, maybe I have so many thoughts right now. Too many things to think of at once. That's why when I get like this, I get into action. That's why I was like, I set up the live, and then I said, oh, good, okay, I'm gonna go get this some stuff. Whoa, you okay, Ma? You all right? Did it just scare you? Where did it didn't land on you, did it? I don't need no marks on the old lady. Ooh, I wonder if this fits in here. Look at that. The fan fits in the hole of the shelf. That's rad. See, I have these shelves everywhere because there's no storage, so I could put the fan in that. Oh, Marge. I thought I lost Benny. Benny went for a walkabout yesterday. Benny figured out how to jump over the little wall that I was really excited. And he took himself, and when I realized what happened, I went walking around. The neighbor was taking his garbage out, and the neighbor was taking his garbage out, and I had already taken mine out, and I said, that Benny, he freaking, God, he went on a walkabout, shit. See, because I don't know, I'm getting spoiled. I gotta be cognizant. Like, I can't let Stanley the cat out unless, okay, we're hanging out and this is our only intention. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to think about anything else. I'm only thinking about you getting your outside time. And then when I put you back inside, I can go back into world time. And now it's Benny. Now I got to be extra cognizant of Benny because now he can jump over the fence and push. Now he has the desire that knows that there's the world out there, but I can close the gate. I just have to. And so there's things I got to do. I got to get a shop broom and sweep the whole place because there's glass everywhere out there, little pieces of glass. And then I'm going to put down some patches of that green carpet, the artificial turf, and then so I can close the gates and then they can just meander. They can meander if they want. If they want to meander around, go ahead, you little meanderers. Oh, Mom. And so this morning, I remember letting Benny out. Then I remember, but I don't remember bringing him back in. So I looked back in the backyard, and instead of coming inside and looking inside, I went and looked all else. Because I went and looked in the yard where I found him yesterday. I had to pick him up and carry him back all the way up. It's a little turd. He don't even care. He don't think about nothing about my feelings, about how on my feelings are never like, he don't think in terms like, this is gonna make the lady get loud. He don't give up. So I quit getting loud with them a long time, unless I get scared, and then that's how I get, unless, I don't know, I guess it depends. I get loud with him, huh? He drives me freaking crazy. That's what he does. What else? Garbage day timeline. I was thinking about that this morning. That in terms of routes in which the garbage men take, like every place I've ever lived, I've been on the route where they pick up at like 7:30 in the morning, where it's the first part of their route. And I'm thinking, like, who are the people where they don't get their garbage picked up until like 3 in the afternoon? You know what I mean? Like, who are they? Where are they on the timeline? What you doing, pretty lady? What are you doing? You're so pretty. I love you the most. I think you're not to scratch. She's doing great. I just worry about her scratching. I tried to put little booty socks on her yesterday and she scoffed at my attempt. They did a real good job trimming her nails. Good girl, you coming down? The only thing is, like I said, because the lady that is buying the van is the vet. She's the receptionist there. I said I just am not versed in drains. None of my dogs ever had nothing where they had to have a drain, and so she's like, they didn't give you a freaking clip. I said no. I don't know if it's still draining though, but yesterday, like I said, I don't know what my expectation is. Like, is it just supposed to like come out like a trickle or every now and again? So I got to get new sheets, some new pillows, new pillowcase, no big deal. I can already tell she's doing better, huh? Huh, Ma? See the prettiest girl in the world. Yes, she is. There she is, Miss Lunatico. Huh? You're gonna be getting back after chasing the stinky boys before you know it. Look, you're looking at Grandma like, get out of my chair. Grandma's not gonna get out of your chair. You're not your chair yet, you pretty girl. Go ahead. I'll just put this here. That's cool. I gotta find someone to give all this stuff to. I'm gonna start getting organized and like having my bin of things to give to people. And things to keep, things to throw away. Luna, no. You're gonna get it. Where is it? You pretty girl. She's like, no, I'm just licking my toes. She says, I'm just licking my toes. That's all. What if I put that there to remind you not to do that? I put a travel pillow on her neck. To keep her from... She hasn't been messing with nothing at all. She scratches every now and again, but nothing. I figure today's what, day 2? Tuesday to Wednesday, Wednesday to Thursday. Okay, we're just gonna put on. Come on. Goodness. Not in the mood. I'm in the mood too, loving you. I love what her ears do. Her little ears. It's nice that they can be comfortable. Because I'm not freaking out about nothing. Like nothing. There is nothing pending in my life. There is nothing... I don't want to say that. Creator says, what? Remember this vibrational frequency? I'm going to put this, make this thing happen. Let's see if you don't get scared. I called the auto shop today and told them, okay, after the 1st, I'm coming in. I got to see about finding a welder to take care of the exhaust thing. And there is some rust. I wish it was a freaking place in town that did rhino. I wonder if an automotive place, if I got the paint, if they would like spray it. Because I would just do the whole undercarriage with rhino paint. And they do sell some at Harbor Freight I'm going to look at. Because I want to do the hood of the bourbon. And then like the sides and the top of the bourbon. Because weather is weather. And as much as people are creating a reality for this magical world that they're trying to make exist, this planet this planet has been hijacked for too long. Like, I keep thinking, like, what if the colonists, instead of killing millions of people, the natives to the land, the migrational people, you know? I mean, I get people have been taking over people. Well, what if they came and just said, you know what? I'm going to cooperate with you because cooperation is nature's way. Let's see what we can do together. Let's see if we can put, some of your ideas that are, have been in place because they work, and maybe try some of this stuff because they work in other places too. Well, you got these mental minis that show up, and because of who they're related to, they get to sit in these chairs with little labels that sit in front of them that designate some sort of indoctrinated importance, which I scoff at freely. Because I'm like, dude, if you were stuck in the freaking desert with your freaking family and your car broke down, what would you do to get, and nobody was coming, what would you do to save your family? What could you do? You don't got no cell service, you can't call AAA. You know what I would do? I would fix the problem and go on our merry way. That's what I would do. And that's what I've done. All the while, because that's what I've been trying to do, is navigate. People don't need much in life. Mom has raised me in a way in which that all of our bills, all of our earthly bills, worldly, like including subscriptions for Hulu or whatever, you know, all of them are under $1,200, and we're happy, right, Mom? Right? And I look around and I think about all the people, God, the trillions and millions and gazillions of dazillions of bazillions of dollars and all this stuff and all the things that they do to fill up those empty holes within themselves. And then I looking for the people that have filled with the holes within themselves and are willing to help other people for fun and for free fill the holes within themselves. And if people freaking are grateful for that, then they'll contribute. That's the world I want to live in. That's what I'm trying to create. First, gotta get back through all those stinky bureaucrats with their own agendas, and it's all a fucking club, and I hate clubs. I hate clubs, dude. Clubs have, because you know what? They never done me no favor. Like, there ain't no club, no organization, no city group, no state-funded, federal fund, nothing has ever come in and said, you know what, Marge, we're here to help you. It's only been God doing the right thing, good orderly direction. Not being a douche, not doing porn, not being a hoe bag, not being a scumbag, not compromising myself and my morals. It's such an easy world to do these things in. Like, I live in New Mexico. Fucking junkies are glorified. People think it's cute. Oh, remember that show Breaking Bad? Yeah, it's like that in real life. How about we have some solutions and freaking giving some people alternative lifestyles where they don't have to freaking think life sucks so bad every day that they don't want to go on. Or they're trying to go on, so that's the only way that they can. You know, because watching dumb people with stupid ideas get multi-million-dollar budgets, it's disingenuous. And listening to D-bags on Capitol Hill in $10,000 suits is fucking very disingenuous. People saying, we care. No, the fuck you don't. You don't even drive yourself to work. You don't do your own laundry. You don't clean your own toilet. You don't do your own. You're not even a regular fucking person. Yet you get to designate on how regular people get to live. Well, all that. Huh, Mom? You getting hungry, sweetie? You want some toast? Pop a piece of toast in the oven for you? Yeah. I found new dog food. Yeah. And I'm just going to mix with the dog's food. Oh, it's pure Vita. I'm going to mix with their wet food with their dry food, Mom. Oh, good. They love it. They love it. And it's good shit, too. It's good for them. You know? Yeah. It's this stuff. And I'll mix it with their turkey True Logic stuff. They like the beef stew. They get the chicken. Oh. And the that's good. And the turkey. Mom. Yeah, that's a good idea. It took a long time to get us here, Mom, but just doing the right thing. That's right. And not drinking and just caring about myself and having some discipline and You know, taking care of myself. Even though I hate it, I hate exercise, man. I hate exercise. I don't like doing it. You know why I do it? Because if I don't like the alternative even more. Hey, Miss J, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. God bless you, Tata Artie Pants. They're all doing so good, you know? They're all doing real good. Huh, Ma? Whoa! You got a bug up there, buds? Some Ma sniffing things. I love you to boast, buddy. He's such a good boy. He's my oldest. For God willing and the creek don't rise. August 24th. So funny, he's born on my brother's birthday, and their personalities, man, people don't believe in astrology. That just trips me out. The way I look at astrology is like this. We're all built up of like recipes, like ingredients, right? And some of us have extra spice because of where the planets were when we are born. The thing of it is, where free will comes in is what you do with what you got. I hear astrologers every day talking about, especially RP, talking about, lean into it and, overdo it this day and overdo it that way. And I'm just like, dude, people overdo it and lean into it too much. What if society, instead of leaning into it, compensate by doing the opposite? Like, practice some discipline and some restraint. That's what their free will exists. But people use their free will, and look at the society and what they do with it. It's a smack in the face to me every time I see somebody, with some bullshit. Where did I say? I said, I thought I wrote it down as one of my notes. It's like a punch in the face. Every time I see like that party where everybody dressed up and they're like, "Oh, look, it's like that movie." It's like what? Another movie where freaking the higher echelons doesn't fucking give a shit about anybody else but themselves. It's that storyline. The spoiled little bitch storyline? Yeah, we all know it. We've seen it 1,000 times. Where things aren't fair, Instead of going around every time growing up, people always say, life's not fair. Oh yeah? You know what would make it fair? If we did it like this. It would be fair for you and it would be fair for me. You're a control freak and you don't want it to be fair. You want to put people in their place, in their position, and la 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 la, because of who your fucking daddy or your uncle was. So every time I see money every time I see money wasted on bullshit, I'm just like, dude, that's a pair of glasses for a kid, But no, they won't do that. But they'll do this stupid shit. And to see people in these local communities, it's like they have more of allegiance to people on a hill in a place that they've never been nor will ever go, but they have more allegiance to the idea that they're not going to help their own community. I'm seeing in other countries where people are getting real creative with helping the people in their community, like bus drivers putting freaking bags over the fares so they can just give people free rides. Fuck them. They got all the money that they need. Let's help the people that need to be helped. So that's the community I'm trying to create. So I'm real excited about the new spot, because the new spot, I see good things happening for that, And they're not like all these other places that sold out. Because as far as I'm concerned, you get a liquor license, you sell out. Because it's all about those profits and all that about that money. And we live in a society where people can't even control themselves with alcohol. So as long as you make a few other extra bucks, I guess it's cool, right? Especially those like restaurateurs that have like struggled with alcohol themselves. You know what it fucking does, but you don't care. You just got to make those profits. And guess all about it's the heart space. And those are the restaurants I won't even eat at. I don't care how good the food is. I won't even endorse them. because of their heart space. Anyway, that's about all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.